Welcome to Out Loud with Rob and Rachel. This is what happens when two ADHD brains come together and think out loud.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to the Out Loud podcast with Rob and Rachel.
Hello.
Hope everybody's
back,
doing
everyone.
good. Rachel just came back from Jamaica.
I did. One happy place. Everybody's in a good mood.
Yeah.
Literally, everyone is in a good. We actually asked, do you ever get mad?
Yeah.
They get, annoyed. Mm-hmm. And actually, we went out on a boat one night, and the guy, there was, a docking issue, and, he got pissed. So he yelled really, and then it was yeah, man. Yeah. And it just goes.
Did they have, at the
poolside,
did they have a lot of reggae music or
It was all reggae.
Oh, really? See, that's what I was disappointed when I went.
It wasn't?
No.
Oh,
it was
my
just
God. And I have
80s
to tell
rock.
you. No, all reggae. All reggae. And the entertainment team that was assigned to, there's two sides of the resort that we went to. There's an adults only, and then a lazy river separates it, and then there's the kids side, and there's two separate entertainment teams. And the entertainment team that we had on our side was so cool, did everything Jamaica. It was all theme related, right. Trivia, they dove right into it. It was really cool.
Gina, my wife, I told her you're going on vacation, and she goes, "Oh, what part?" And I was like, "I don't know." She goes, "What hotel?" I was like, "I don't." I was like, "I don't know."
I know.
It's I have no idea.
We were, you know what? I can't even tell you exactly where it was, but it was
Kingston.
No, it was in between Montego Bay and
how far from the airport?
45 minutes.
Okay.
So it was in between Montego Bay and Ocho Rios, which was actually really good because they said if you wanted to go on any of those excursions, we were only 45 minutes from either one of them.
Right. Ocho Rios is second, right?
Yes.
Okay, I think that's where we stayed.
flew into Montego Bay, and then it was 45 minutes from the airport to where it was called Ocean Eden Bay. And I have to tell you, I would highly recommend it. I mean, trip. I'm not a good foodie, so I can't comment on the food. It was okay. As far as I'm concerned, there was definitely a lot of variety. I loved the way that the resort was set up.
Rachel was supposed to go to Mexico, but we invaded Mexico. So,
and and I was a little bit afraid. So we pivoted very quickly and got a refund on our first destination, and I'm actually really happy. Yeah. That we may have had a fantastic time in Mexico as well.
It's the company.
I do love. Yeah, I've been best friends. My best friend and I since 9th grade. We travel. We've been traveling literally since we were old enough to travel on our own together. We're very compatible travel buddies. It's funny. She likes the window seat. I like the aisle seat. So literally even down to where we sit on the airplane is good.
Too. Yeah, that's good.
That's so weird.
Yeah.
There's a control thing with the aisle.
Yeah,
that's what it is. You're in control.
Yeah, because I don't like bothering anybody when I want to go. If I want to get up,
I don't mind getting up, but I don't want to have to go through you guys. Yeah. If I want to get up.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Did you bring your sleepy bag or whatever?
I was suited up. We'll talk about my trip a little bit, but Rob, you have something.
Yeah, I got some questions.
Yeah, we wanted to touch on some things last week, and we got a little laywayed, so we're going to pivot back to it.
Yeah. So the questions I asked was from the wrong list. It was the list I didn't like. I didn't realize it, but so these are social mishaps again.
Okay,
and we don't have to read all of them. I think the first 5 or 6 are pretty good. And you may have done, you definitely probably done this, and I certainly have. Have you ever called someone out and realizing you're the one that was wrong?
Yes. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Online?
Not just online. I've done it in person too. Yeah. And I've gone hard at times. All in. And then I'm like, okay. And I've had to eat crow.
Yeah. Yeah. I did a lot more. I did it when I was much younger, more.
Okay.
Not much younger, but 54, so in my 40s.
Okay, that's still younger.
But then I got very careful. After making that mistake,
you're talking mostly on social media.
All social media mostly.
Okay.
Yeah. Because as you know, I don't talk to anybody in real life.
That's true. Yeah, but you might have when you were in your 40s.
Yeah, maybe.
I mean, I wasn't around then, so you could have been a different person.
Yeah.
I don't think so, though.
I don't think so.
Yeah, you're not a chameleon like that.
Yeah.
You don't code switch.
No. Now, has this ever happened to you? It can even happen to you, actually. Okay. Or have you ever talked trash to someone and they're right behind you?
No, because I actually, blessing or a curse, I don't mind telling somebody to their face how I feel if there's something that, I try to be as truthful as possible, if that's even a word.
Sometimes it's just like you're frustrated. It's not talking.
Oh, like if you're angry and they're right behind you, kind of thing. I'm sure that's happened to me before. Talking shit about somebody, no, because if I'm really angry, the person knows in the moment that But it has absolutely happened to me where I was standing somewhere and two people were having a full-on trash-talking conversation about me, and they didn't know I was there. And then when
how did you react?
Oh, yeah? I'm here. If you have something to say.
Right. Oh, God.
I'm right here. Bring it on.
Yeah.
And it didn't work out well.
No, that's all right.
No, but that's okay. I'm of that mindset. Like if you have a problem with me, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's have a conversation.
This is almost like the same thing, and this never happened. I never did it, but it happened to me where somebody was talking about me and they text me instead.
Oh, yeah.
That's a good one.
They were talking about you.
Yeah, it was nothing horrible, but it wasn't horrible, and they had a point. So.
Oh, you learned a lesson?
No, I didn't learn a lesson. It's like it was like Rob's being Rob kind of thing.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
right.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, they were calling you out on something that was.
Yeah, it was
okay.
It was a good friend. It didn't really matter too much.
So it didn't bother you?
No, I actually let it. I let it slide. I let them get out of it.
How?
They were like, oh, what I mean is, I was like, no, I got you. Like you know what I mean?
I gave them a pass.
Yeah, I gave them a pass.
All right.
I think this was.
Did they apologize?
No, they didn't realize I caught on. Like I was that smooth about it. Ooh. Right? Yeah. It didn't bother me. I don't care.
Okay.
I mean, if it's true, it's true. I mean, you know what I mean?
All right.
Yeah. It was accurate. You know.
Okay.
It probably was an accurate thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
you never did that?
I mean,
that's an easy mistake.
I'm sure I have. There's nothing that comes to my mind right now, but I'm sure I've texted somebody like, oh, do they, Right.
I've been doing it to Rachel, but it hasn't been bad.
You've been texting me instead of somebody else. Yeah.
So I have a client in Texas named Rachel. So I would text business stuff, and I know it makes no sense. And
I'll question mark, and then you'll be like, oh.
That's Texas Rachel.
Yeah, that's
been happening a lot, actually.
Yeah.
At least there's nothing going on there.
Right. That's true. That's true.
Have you ever told somebody they changed, but you meant it as an insult? Like, or has that ever happened to you?
Oh, you've changed.
Yeah. You changed a lot over the years.
You've changed a lot.
Or said to you.
It's never been actually, because people tell me I look
No, not changed like that.
In a bad way. I think
change could be personality.
No, nobody's ever said that to me. I think that I've just always been this
me too
person.
Yeah.
That I am right now. Yeah. I've actually gotten better. As I've gotten older, I've reined it in a little bit more, believe it or not. I know there's a lot of people who think that is hard to believe, but I really have. So no, I don't think that that's ever happened to me where somebody said that. Have I ever done that to somebody else? I'm not passive aggressive like that.
No. Sometimes you say things like that, you don't really mean it. But going back to the change, here's an interesting thing. This is what I learned in one of my books. Is that when you make a change, let's just say you were passive aggressive at one time or hot-headed at one time, whatever the case may be. And let's just say, I told you this before in a personal conversation, and let's just say that you've changed and you changed for years. Nobody's going to notice that are close to you until you tell them that you changed. Like you have to tell them.
Actually name the change.
Yeah. So
and identify the change.
Right. So I used to always have to be right about everything. Okay. About things I didn't care. And even like one time Gina she said something to me. I was like, no, I'm no longer like that. And then she goes, you're right.
Okay.
Right. I said, I haven't been like that in 5 years.
I have had to say to people, I'm really trying not to be that way. I have made a concern. Actually, in recent with my mom, my mom's 84. I'm in the sandwich. I have my kids and my mom. We all live together. And there are times that gets a little bit, trying, right?
Yeah.
And so I have to try to not be so right away. So I have had to say, I don't know if you've noticed, however, I have really tried to A, B, and C.
It's actually a good strategy. And where it really helps is if you work for a corporation right out of college and you're there for the next 20 years, which doesn't happen that often, but it could happen in teaching.
It definitely. Oh my God. Realistically, it happens all the time in teaching.
So what happens is your superiors will treat you like you were 21. Like whatever bad habits you had 21, they'll in their head, you still have them at 41. And so that's when it's really important to tell them, like, no,
I'm not like that anymore.
I don't procrastinate anymore. I don't do this anymore. Yeah. So that's a good little self-help.
All right. There you go. Yeah. Self-help 101 from Rob.
I think that's all I had.
Really?
Yeah. You want some more?
Yeah. Give me one more.
Oh, this is great.
Okay.
This happened. Oh my God, this happened to me last year.
And he was going to stop it.
Because I didn't see this one before. This happened to me last year at Seaside Heights. Acting like you remember someone and getting caught.
By the way, full disclosure, I do this very often. I'm trying to think if I've ever gotten caught. I do that a lot.
I do too.
Especially with, students. Mm-hmm. So what happened? Tell me what happened in Seaside Park.
So we're at Seaside watching a band on the beach, a band having a great time. I'm the sober guy. Everybody was drunk, but it was fun. It was just like a lot of drunk people, and they were dancing like all it was just a mess. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like a fun mess. Really fun mess.
Summer night mess.
And this guy comes up to me, Rob, how you doing? And he's like hugging me.
And oh my God! And you got a hug?
Yeah, I got a hug, and it was like.
Wow.
I was the best person in the world that he has ever seen, right? I felt like a rock star, right? I had no idea who he was. And my friend Michael goes,
trying to envision.
My friend Michael whispers in my ear, like when I had a sec, he goes, "You don't know who the fuck he is." It's like, I said, I have no idea. So I was taking pictures of and trying to do you can do Google search with the pictures.
How long ago was this?
It was last year. It was just last year.
Oh my God. I thought you meant a while ago.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and then we're talking
Did
about.
Did that work?
No, we're talking about the same people that we both knew really well. From childhood. So it was from childhood.
Okay. So you knew he was you knew
No, I didn't. I didn't know.
But he was talking about people you knew, so you had to have known that it was
we grew up in the same town.
So you knew where you knew him from.
Right. I knew where.
Okay. All right. There was some context.
I don't know. And he looked older than me. He was 2 years older, but he probably looked a little older than that. Because he grayed early and all that stuff. And I had no idea who the fuck he was. And then it took 2 hours.
2 hours?
2 hours, because I caught his first name. Oh. Then I went to Facebook and I just typed in Michael. His name was Michael.
Okay.
And then names came up.
Okay.
That's him.
And you matched it.
I lived right in front, we lived behind you. I knew him really well.
But you didn't get busted.
I was friends with his brothers.
Okay.
Younger brothers. No, I didn't get busted.
All right.
But he had to know because I was lost. Yeah, I was lost.
Were you able to keep up with did he say remember when? Or were you able to remember when with him?
He probably took me as a little bit I didn't want to be bothered because I was trying to figure it out. I couldn't figure it out. And
you were focused on that.
Well, I was glad I didn't ask who he was because that would have been kind of bad because I know him really, really well. I just haven't seen him.
Okay.
I haven't seen him.
It would have been a little insulting.
I haven't seen him in 40 years.
Well, right. Why do you think that would have been bad?
But I see him on Facebook. I communicate. We banter on Facebook. I guess I never...
Now or before that?
I just didn't know who the hell he was. It was really...
How did you... If you banter on Facebook, you never saw his picture?
Yeah, I did. But I don't know. He just looked different in person.
Okay.
That's
what you could have said. Oh, my God. You look so different in person.
You
totally could have gotten away with that.
In his profile picture on Facebook, he had these Jeffrey Dahmer glasses. So he always kind of freaked me out a little bit. It was
sorry.
It was like one of those people that if they went off,
not watching.
If they went off the edge, you wouldn't.
If he had a falling down moment,
yeah, you would.
Do you remember that movie?
No.
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
So anyway, that was. I think I got caught. I think he was being kind.
All right.
It was weird,
very nice of you, Michael.
What was weird, though, his wife knew me, too. I had no idea who the hell she was.
Did you go back and search her, too?
No, I didn't get there. Yeah, I could, though. But I think,
she's probably got to be in some picture, right?
Probably married somebody from her high school or something. Yeah.
And I'm sure mutual.
It was such
married to, or one of those.
It was very frustrating.
I have said I'm so bad with names.
Yeah, me too.
I really
have. You forget them right away. Right away. Yeah.
God forgive me, but I'll say chemo brain.
Yeah.
Which is a real thing, though.
Oh, really?
It is.
Yeah.
And ADHD. So, I mean, for me, it's like,
COVID
who the hell knows what's going on?
And COVID fog, you can blame it on.
I don't even go there. You might have. I mean, I just, for me, I go right, chemo brain, because it is a true thing. Right. Definitely.
Yeah.
I didn't know which end was up with chemo. I forgot so many things while I was going through treatment.
Yeah, definitely. I bet. Yeah, that's a little bit of a wear and tear in your body.
Yeah. And it doesn't go away. Definitely doesn't go away.
Oh, really? Is that no? Yeah, that's enough with that.
Yeah, it's known. Yeah, it is known. There's some residuals, with a little bit of like the spaciness.
Yeah.
You know what I've noticed, though, I have to tell you, and it's funny, before I even go over my list, an ADHD related thing. I have freaking black and blue marks all over my body because I legitimately walk into shit. Yeah. I don't clear doorknobs. The other day, I have the most gigantic black and blue mark on my shoulder that I've had for like 2 weeks. And yesterday I ran into another door. The knob was in the worst place at the hotel. And I went like that and it nailed me. Does that happen to I'm it just like I'm running and I'm doing so many things at once that I just don't pay attention?
I used to be a klutz. I overcame it. I focused on it.
I hate it.
I was on, I had to be on blood thinners for a year.
Oh.
Holy shit, man.
Well, so then my friend said to me, maybe you should.
Like you just bruise. Like blood thinners, you bruise these. That's why old people have bruises all over the body.
So, I mean, is my skin.
Are you on blood thinners?
No, I'm not on it. Thank God. I'm not on anything except for my chemo stuff.
These bruises are
my cancer stuff.
This is where I used to have psoriasis.
Okay.
So these aren't bruises.
No, I have bruises. I got bruises. I got that. I'm telling you, I got at least 5 right now. Like dark.
People call me out and
bruises.
They'll go, "What's all these bruises on?"
Well, that's what I mean. I look like I got battered.
I just say I have an autoimmune disease. I make them feel bad.
It's like the guy who with this vague booking with his wife's picture and then said, "Oh, no, it wasn't her. Sorry." Remember you said that about the guy? All right. Let's move on from my bruises to my trip. Okay, so I did have a fantastic time. I highly recommend it. Ocean Eden Bay, great resort, amazing people. Jamaica is, at least for us, we had a fantastic time. But I have to go through some things that I experienced firsthand, and I'm a people watcher. I love people watching. So I observed something.
And you went off did you go off the resort at all?
We did. Okay. We went off the resort only for one night.
That's a little sketchy, right?
No, we didn't. Actually, it wasn't sketchy at all.
Not sketchy in a bad way. Just
no, ours was, that's what I mean. I have to tell you, the resort, we did everything through the resort. So we didn't go out with a third party at all. We didn't book our excursion until we were there in the hotel lobby, and we booked it.
Okay, we had a downtown rate outside our thing. So we went by ourselves.
So our resort was literally in a gated community.
Okay.
And you come down a long road before you even get to the resort. So we couldn't have walked if we wanted to.
Sketchy was the wrong word.
I know where you're talking about. Where were you, Montego Bay?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know.
There is that shopping center that's right
People are just trying to sell you stuff all the time.
I know where you're talking about. That is right across from a resort. We were not over there, but it was really nice. The entertainment was great. The setup was fantastic. But we have to talk about some airplane etiquette.
Uh-oh.
Okay? The first thing is, I have to say, there should be a rule that you're not allowed to bring stinky food onto an airplane.
Oh, God, yeah. That's like heating up fish at work.
Right.
Yeah.
Like last night, our flight was connecting and it was later. So by the time we got to the second flight so we took Jamaica to Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C. up here. We had no choice because after we switched it from Mexico, we got what we got. And the flights were fine. Like it was great. It was very easy, seamless. We get onto the second one and it's like late already, right?
Yeah.
And we're seated and these people walk by us and
they brought like sandwiches or something.
I guess.
Ugh.
I mean, that probably was just made in the airport and they brought it right on to eat it on the plane.
It was like a 2-hour flight.
It was an hour flight.
Like, why you gotta eat?
Right? Like, leave it. Like, oh my, it was so, and at that time, who wants to smell your food? And like, so then I started thinking, the whole concept of the airplane.
Right.
Is mind-boggling.
Yeah.
Okay, can we just like talk about that for a second, that you're in this enclosed thing. So I started thinking, and you're in this tube, which I get, and it's remarkable, like the whole concept that now you can fly in the middle of the air, like Jetson style, from wherever you want to go. But you're in a capsule with strangers, and like, I mean, now that I'm home, I can say it out loud. Like, it does cross your mind that, like, really, potentially, like, you could go down with these people. In this plane.
Yeah.
And, like...
I'm surprised it doesn't happen more...
Right. Like, I mean... Cause, like, and I'll tell you why. So, the pilot gets on the plane. This was our Washington to Newark.
Yeah.
He gets on the plane and he's like, oh, we want to, this is a brand new airplane. Literally, I think like September. And I'm like,
I don't like that.
Oh, that's not a good thing.
Yeah. Like 5
Wait a
years
minute,
old.
what? That's like a virgin flight. Like, I don't want to be part of the virgin flight. He was trying to say, let's keep it clean because it's been, it's so new. And like, we want to keep it that way. And I'm thinking, dude, why would you say that? Do we know everything's okay? Like, I was in my head, I went there.
Yeah.
So that's what made me start. And my friend is a nervous flyer. So I can't even I couldn't even turn and be like, did that bother you? Because then she would have been like, oh my God, now I'm going through it. But that's what started me thinking about in this tube.
Yeah, that could be
it. 3 and 3.
Yeah, that's it. You'll be, what would you do?
The demise. I mean, I don't know. Like, in the people in the exit aisle, are they truly capable of helping us out if they need to? Like, did they lie and say that they would help out just so they have extra leg room? I mean,
and you have ADHD. You're not paying attention to the instructions.
I'm not paying attention to it. Are you crazy? I'm pissed that it interrupted my because I already started the movie.
In the old days, because I was tall, they would always give me the exit.
Oh,
you know what I mean? The
so did you say you were okay with that?
Yeah. They would ask me.
I'm not.
They would upgrade me for free, no matter what it was.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean, I get it for you because it's leg room. Totally. For me, it's too much stress. So we both spoke. You're an aisle seat also because it's more comfortable. Me too.
Yeah. And I don't have to bother anybody.
Do you recline?
I don't really. No.
I don't really recline. No. I find it rude.
Yeah,
I do.
Yeah.
I the guy in front of me last night reclined.
I only fly a couple times a year, but I often forget that
you can.
Option.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not a recliner. I do wipe the shite out of that thing when I get on there. I take like 3 of those very, very potent,
you bring
strong
headphones?
I don't bring headphones. When they give them to me, I keep them in my. I have a carry-on bag that just comes with me wherever. And the blue, I always fly United, so I'll just keep them till they die, and then I'll ask them for another one, and then I'll just roll with the same pair. I don't ask for a new. I don't like that. It's like a waste.
Yeah, I put my own.
I mean, I use theirs, but I don't keep them. Have you ever been in a seat where you've been kicked the entire way? I have.
In the back? You mean from the back? Yeah, like a kid.
Yes, where the kid goes with the seat and the feet up like that, and he's just like having a time of his life.
It's just a pressure. It's not even like.
I've been full on kicked, like literally, like head moving, annoyance.
I think this. Do they still call them stewardess?
Flight attendants.
I think the flight attendants do a good job now.
Listen, okay, so I got it. Speaking of. We're waiting, again, Washington to Newark. and there's a girl sitting in a seat, and we're getting ready to board, and the not the flight attendant, the people that were the airline person at the gate, getting ready to check everybody, says to this girl, because she had like a crate. I mean, you can't, like the plastic wire basket with the little handle, that's what she had with her stuff in it. Like, there was a box of tampons in there, all of her stuff.
So you saw everything.
Everything. Yeah. It was a pink basket with the strips open and everything. And it was like a good height.
Yeah.
So
going away for a while.
Well, the lady says to her, "Miss, are you going to be able to fit that under?" Yeah.
Attitude.
Yes. She was young. She was young. She was in her early 20s. She was young. She was ready.
I got a visual.
She was ready. Yeah. She was ready. Fight. She was ready to have it. And the woman was like, but I don't know if, and she really didn't, she was genuinely, because then later on she said something to another family about a little girl's roll-on thing. So it wasn't, she wasn't like calling her out. Right. She was legitimately
doing her job.
Exactly. And then she sort of tried to diffuse it by saying, "Oh, well, I mean, as long as I just imagine it's got to be hard to know. That's what I like.
Okay.
That's what I like."
Yeah.
She was like, "Okay."
Oh God. She was Jamaican or crazy.
Well,
get it?
I get it, but she was not from there. She was from Washington D.C., so that doesn't work there.
That was my second guess.
She had to hold her shit together.
Yeah.
And I don't know that I would be able to do that in a situation like that.
That's a hard one. I mean, in that case, you could trust.
And she was on the thing, right? Yeah. So she's on the thing saying it. So everybody's hearing it. She's not even. Yeah, it's everybody's attention is and she's like, "Ma'am, she was on the microphone."
Oh, right.
Yeah, and she was like, so she couldn't be mean, is what I'm saying.
No, I got you.
She had to hold her shit together.
No.
And she just sort of said, "Okay," and she turned around and she kept on going because you couldn't. Yeah. She was not winning, and she tried. Like I said, she tried to diffuse it and make light of it and just say, "Oh, because I can't imagine that would be comfortable," And the girl wasn't having it. She went right back at her again, and customer service like that in an airport, and then I turned to Nicole and I was like that girl could have gotten in a lot of trouble if she upped it a little bit, right? You're in an airport. They do not mess around in an airport, right? Like, they'll tear you right out of there in 5 seconds. They will pull you off that flight if you're rude to somebody.
And not a flight attendant has to deal with her the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's not like they just disappear like you're at Macy's or something.
Right. And then if she gets on and she's all fired up, then she's all fired up on the plane. Now she's like, now she's a 10. Yeah, it was, I hats off to all flight attendants and airline.
Would drive me nuts, though. The stinky food would drive me
nuts. It did drive me nuts, actually. All right. AC in the hotel room. We had a problem with the AC in the hotel room. It just never gets cold.
That's a tough one.
It never gets cold. Do you sleep well when you're at hotels? I never do.
If it's cold or warm,
it's
not. It's the right temperature.
You don't care where you are? You'll sleep anywhere?
I'll sleep anywhere.
Oh, I can't.
So the only problem is I sleep with a fan, and then when I go on vacation, I gotta.
We had a fan.
Yeah, no, that's.
A box fan?
Yeah, I need yeah. But
is it for the noise or for the fan?
Both.
Well, I bring a noise machine.
Yeah.
I have a little white noise machine that we set right up next to my bed so that I can't hear anything at night.
Yeah, no, me too.
I have a problem.
Yeah.
That's an ADHD thing. You can't, because it shuts your brain off.
Right.
Otherwise, I'm thinking of I can't go to sleep. So that's an ADHD thing that you need the noise in the background.
I just learned that.
Yeah, or your mind. My mind is. I mean, I don't sleep well anyway. I sleep like shit, but
I don't fall asleep easy.
And I'm the opposite. I can fall asleep with my head up, and then I get 3 solid hours, and that's it.
It takes me 2 hours.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Gina falls asleep in 3 minutes.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I go to sleep, I get into bed to go to sleep.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean? I don't hang out. As soon as I get up in the morning, I make my bed. Yeah. I'm out. My bed is literally, that's what it's for. I don't chill in bed. So when I lay my head down, I go
up 3 hours before Gina.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, I go watch YouTube.
Right. Yeah, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'll do that on the couch, and then once I'm ready, I go upstairs. So I want to talk. We had the higher package, which I highly recommend at our all-inclusive. We have the highest package, the premium. And you get a
fancy.
Well, I mean, listen.
No,
here's
you
my
gotta
thing.
do
I
it.
bust my ass.
We're the same way,
year.
by the way.
Yeah, I bust my ass.
I'd rather go away less.
That's exactly what I do. Like if I'm gonna go away, it's gonna be once a year, and I'm not.
So you had a good view.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
We had.
You didn't even send any pictures.
I know. I can show you. I had. It was. And this was, I did time lapse.
Oh, did you?
I time lapsed the sunrise. So,
did it come out good?
It came out amazing. And it was so funny because when I watched it, you can see like the little people running by like ants. It was like the coolest thing. All right. So that was from my balcony.
Oh, wow.
So it's, I know, you can't, I mean, we'll zoom in.
What was the name of the hotel?
Ocean Eden Bay.
Nice.
And the room that we got was, it had an upstairs, like you walked up onto there was a jacuzzi on the rooftop and a second bedroom up there. It was very cool. But along with it came this butler service, concierge service. And you
get that. Yeah,
and you got the person. Like we got assigned really two people. It's amazing.
That's worth it. Yeah.
But I have to tell you, he was a very nice person. Acted every time when we were texting like he was on it. Like we were even something so simple as like you were supposed to get your privilege badge.
Yeah.
We never got it, and I'm dropping it off in your room. I even like at the airport, he was like, "Oh, they're gonna bring it to you." We were like, "We're gone."
Oh God.
Like it's okay.
Yeah.
Keep it.
You're not a drinker. Do you drink on vacation?
I did. I know. I'm not a drinker. I tried. I did. When you first walk in, of course, they give you that like punch.
It's not a lot of alcohol in
No, it's not. There were actually a couple of drinks that were really strong. Like, but if I drink an Aperol Spritz, which is usually so that's what I did. After a while, like I tried a couple of their things. Rum doesn't really do it for me, and everything is rum there. Really, I mean, you can get a vodka drink too. I don't drink enough to do that.
I think they water down the alcohol in all the resorts.
It could be.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It's funny. You know what they do? Well, at least at this one, they have the machines like with the daiquiris already blending, and then they just top it off with the alcohol. So it depends on how much, it's not this way, but this way they can make you a virgin one or, or an alcohol one if they want to. But it was really cool. I have to say, it was a great place for families. It was a great place for single people.
Were
and
a lot
it was
of
a variety. Yeah, there was
really?
Oh my God. The other side we didn't see them because you didn't have to. So at the top of it was what they called like a boulevard. I think they called it the boulevard. That's where all the restaurants were.
Right.
So if you were in the adult one, you could go to every restaurant. If you were in the kids one, you could only go in the kids ones. So we saw, and it was really lively. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, if you have a family, it's a great place to go. I spoke to a mom. She was like, my kids are passed out every night because there is so much for them to do every day. So it was really a cool thing. Yeah. I never did all inclusive before.
Oh, really?
This was my first time.
The food was good?
I mean, I'm not a big foodie, so
but sometimes they have it like a good like jerk plate, like the jerk chick. Like it's not the main restaurant.
I do like that off the side. Yeah, yes, they did. Yes,
on the resort, but sometimes that's the best.
Yeah,
food.
there was also
pizza.
Well, no effing pizza, man. There was no pizza there, but you know what there was?
What?
The little off-property little huts where you could buy just about anything.
When we went to Jamaica, we got there. I think there was like nobody there for some reason, like at that time. And then we go to the beach. Of like Jamaican dudes rowing up on the boat, trying to sell like on the boat.
Yes,
like
I
trying
know.
to sell
it's so funny.
I would be afraid to do anything from another country.
Yeah.
Because
you never know.
No, I just see myself like just being in like a friggin' Mexican or Jamaican jail. You know what I mean?
Like that would happen to me too.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah,
I know. Like Murphy's Law. Like if it's gonna. Well, why do you think? Why do you think I changed from Mexico? Because I said, watch me become an international fucking incident. I don't want to be. No. I don't even want to be a target. What are you crazy? No, thank you.
Podcast topic.
Oh my God. Seriously.
Yeah.
I do have to say though, all shapes and sizes. I love it. I thought it was. I love the all-inclusive vibe. Like, just people, you just go there and you didn't have to worry about your bag. Like, our bags were at the pool with myself. Like, you just don't.
I know.
Everybody's there to just have a really good time. And you met people in the pool. You were talking to everybody. They just like, it was really cool.
How far was the pool from the beach?
Oh, 5 seconds.
Yeah, that's good.
Like,
the only thing I don't like about the Dominican is far.
Is it? Is it really?
I mean, the places we went, it was like, it's all like Turks and Caicos, Jamaica. It was like,
it's not really it's their beach. It's like a horse, almost like a horseshoe. Yes. So it was literally 5 feet,
5 minutes,
10 feet.
Yeah.
Like, the pool ends. There's like a little grass, and then you're on the beach.
Did you sit at the pool bar the whole time?
We did. We had actually not. We sat like because we had the privilege. We had like a cabana, like a little cabana, and there was a bar right there, and we had like butler service from that too.
You take any naps?
I really didn't. It was so
at the beach,
hot.
Oh, really?
We didn't sit at the beach that much.
No, I mean in the cabana. Did you?
Cabanas were at the pool.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah. The cabanas at the beach that's the other thing.
They go off quick.
Oh my God. I mean, I got the lay of the land after the first day, and I'm an early riser. So what I would do is I would go up on the balcony, and I kind of scoped out like when the time was that people were going and like claiming their seats. And then there was like not a lot of rafts. They did have rafts, but it was at a low. And our butler at the pool was like, you got to really get there early. So that second I was like, screw this. I went down there. I made sure we set us up. That was the only day we had rafts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was it. The rest of them, at that, it was like a fight. And I just didn't have the interest after a while. I just was like, whatever, I'll float myself. All right. Well, that's what we were just talking. Chair saving at like 7 a.m. There were people that literally were nuts. Nuts. You know what I noticed about Jamaica?
But then they don't come till like 12.
They don't come at all, some of them. Some of them, the seats were empty the entire time. I mean, legit, they were probably at the beach the entire day. Yeah. And they just bogarted a chair.
Right.
Totally.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is a difference in post-hurricane Jamaica, but driving to and from the airport and to and from the excursion that we went to, first of all, I was fascinated by the homes that are like gorgeous. I mean, the architecture, like, and then right underneath it is a tin hut.
Right. Yeah, I know.
There is such a juxtaposition, but like, who lives in that and who lives in that, and like.
Yeah, we have that in New Jersey, actually, but not like that.
Not to that
No, but you have Franklin Lakes and Patterson next to each other.
No, these are literally like
no roofs
next to each other.
Yeah.
Like legit, like here's this big gigantic house, and then right in front of it is a tin hut.
Right.
I mean,
with no roof.
Right. Like, and I also noticed that nothing's finished. What did you like? Was that a post-hurricane thing? I wonder, or is that like? Did you remember that also?
Oh no, yeah.
Everything seems like it has the metal roof. What is that called? Like those metal things sticking out of the buildings. That they're literally mid-construction all the time.
Yeah. It's corruption.
I know. Yeah. And they make no money there.
No, they don't.
Like I looked up the conversion rate, and the US dollar is worth like 600 of whatever they use is $1. And tourism there is their main. I mean, we literally watched.
They go to school for that. I mean, that's what the colleges are. The universities too.
As we were sitting there were 2 separate times an enormous group of people walking through who were being trained to now work there. It is a well-oiled machine, I have to say. Yeah. Every single person knew what their role was. There was somebody for this. There was somebody who brought your bags in. There was somebody who tagged them. There was somebody who then took... I mean, it was like it was an assembly line. Like every single person knew what they needed to do.
I think in the Dominican, hospitality is like the biggest. And the Dominican has one of the best hospitalities, I think. But most of their... university majors is hospitality. Wow. Like that's their economy. Like Some countries it's
No,
oil or
it is.
energy.
I know. I looked it up because then I became a little obsessed with figuring out that because that's what we do. And because you're the same way, then you get in, you have to learn a little bit more about it. So then I started Googling about Jamaica, and literally that's like it's either that or then it's like big industry, like the lawyer, whoever, like the government. And actually, our driver was saying there was a lot of construction going on, and there were just clear fields that they were working on. And so Nicole said, what's going on? What's happening over there? And is it a new resort? And he said, no, it's government housing.
Oh, wow.
But government housing for nurses and the military, like they provide. So it's complexes that you can apply to live there, and it's
but more if you are a
government employee, right? It's a government employee, not government housing where it's like
I got
assistance.
No, I know.
It's people who work for the government. That's who it's for.
So that's part of their pay.
Exactly. It's cheaper, I guess.
That's
it's
not a bad way to
it's
do
like
it,
probably a safer, probably a gated community. Right. They all look exactly the same. They're white, like they're all structured. They're one level. It's not a high rise. They're individual houses, almost like I guess an army barracks kind of. What I never was on an army base to see what the housing looks like, but I would imagine it's probably the same. Like, don't they all look similar? Yeah. So I would imagine it's their version of that.
When we went to Jamaica, my son was really into basketball, and I went crazy trying to look for a Jamaican basketball jersey. Basketball's not big there. Yeah. I found one. Oh. Yeah, I found one. I actually have it on my phone. Yeah, I found one for me too. But you would think they have a basketball team. Like every country has basketball. You know what I mean?
I don't know.
Soccer's big.
And Usain Bolt.
Bobsledding.
And running. Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
They brought him up a lot. They talked about him.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That was one of the days they did like Jamaican trivia.
He was one of the American favorites. You don't remember why? He was being in. Wasn't he the one? He was
gold. I remember he had gold sneakers, right?
No, he was being interviewed by like an American woman, and then the national anthem came on, and he goes, "Excuse me," and he turned around and he stopped the interview. So I think that's Americans fell in love with him.
Well, I do have to say. And they say it, and I really believe, like, they're like, it's not bullshit. Like, we believe, like, one love. Like, we believe that everybody is equal. Like, we love no matter what you are, no matter what religion you are, no matter where you come from. Like, I'm sure there's assholes everywhere. That's just the bottom line. But they were like, we're not blowing smoke. Like, we're literally, this is who we are. We really are happy that you're here.
I think a lot of the countries are like that.
Yeah, like they are happy we are there.
I remember when we left Dominican, it was like sad because we're leaving our people. You know what I mean?
I was so sad leaving Jamaica. I literally like I
remember Henry still. You know what I mean?
Cash with a K. Cash with a K was in charge of the entertainment. And he had this thing where he would go, woo, woo. And we were walking out, and Nicole goes, God, I just wish we could hear the woo woo one more time. And literally we were walking up to get out to the doors were opening at the lobby, and sure enough, from back at the pool we heard woo woo. Yes. See you later, Jamaica. It was awesome. And I have the all-inclusive bug, and I can't wait to travel again. I really can't. I'm excited. This was a good one. I needed it.
Gotta hit the cruise next time. You've been on that. Yeah, right.
I did do a cruise. I didn't do it. I didn't do it to a tropical place. Okay. So I did it to Canada, which is a very different experience. Yeah. And I did an older cruise, so there wasn't enough of like the hoopla for my kids. So it was a little boring. But I will cruise. I will cruise again. I did enjoy it.
And you don't have to get the drink package, which is like $800.
That was the other thing. I did get it. But on my cruise, it wasn't separate.
Oh, right. I got
If you wanted like the Wi-Fi and the top of the line, everything that came with it. So they definitely made money off of me.
I just don't like the lack of pools on the cruise. It's the lack
of grossed me. I do have to say, it grossed me out, the pools.
Yeah. Because there's like 1,000 people in this little pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our pool was huge, so you didn't feel as grossed out because it wasn't slam packed. Right. Yeah. So you weren't rubbing elbows with people on our cruise, and I wouldn't go into the jacuzzi in our cruise because it was disgusting.
I went on one vacation. I think it was in the Dominican. We got there and it was almost too empty.
Oh.
Yeah, like I don't like empty.
Well, that's scary too, because you got to wonder why.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it was just the time of year we went.
Is there a certain hotel group that you use? Or no, you just go to like...
No, it was just, we went there a few times. It was just the one time. I think it was the time of year.
No, I'm just in general. Like, are there certain ones that you look for, like hotels? Like, are there ones that you think are better than others?
No, I don't really.
Yeah, I don't know
Hilton owns a lot of them.
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
We do some of that, yeah.
Ours was an H10.
Okay.
So I'm not sure if that's Hilton 10. Yeah. I don't know what it was. The H10 hotels.
Yeah.
They have tons of them all over the place. Right. I had never heard of it.
Yeah, a lot of them are under the Hilton umbrella.
It was great.
Ones. Good.
It was great. I'm glad to be back. Home is where the heart is.
Nice
and I'm glad to be back on Out Loud.
Yep. Awesome.
We're good to see you guys.
Thanks, everybody.
See you next week.
Bye.